Hi, my name is Jason Shaw. I'm a senior lecturer in linguistics and also a researcher in the Marx Institute. I think that most students will come to university having no idea what linguistics is. Some will have a vague notion. Some will have an incorrect notion, right? So linguistics is one of those things that you find at universities because you're asking kind of deep questions about things that most people take for granted. So one of the great things about university is that you go to uni and you get exposure to, some of the most interesting, complex issues are those issues that we take for granted, and we put a lens on that. So a typical student will start, maybe they'll take introduction to linguistics because it fits their timetable, or because they're like, oh, what's that? Or they're curious. Or maybe they're in like a related area like interpreting and translation, and they think, oh, this could be relevant to me. But once you get into intro to linguistics and you see, the possibilities it's like there's a lot that we take for granted. And so I think the path of the typical undergraduate is to take intro to linguistics and go, oh my goodness, there's so much more to the world that I'm embedded in than I was made aware of before. And I think that's a typical pathway to those students that become interested in linguistics, and they go through the rest of the major and kind of like unfolding it bit by bit. And when they get into the elective scene, how this knowledge of how language works, how that's applicable in a range of areas that affect your life, that affect everyday interactions, that affect how you can understand the world around you. The kind of student that linguistics attracts is the kind of student that's interested in hard questions, it's interested in deep questions, and the analytical skills that you use are going to help you, whatever your career path